So rule number one when going to an outdoor event such as a Civil War reenactment, rule number one is to bring sunscreen. Guess who forgot about rule number one? So a little bit different video for you today, folks. We are at Hale Farm and Village in the Cuyahoga Valley National Park, and it's Civil War reenactment weekend. This is my first time at a Civil War reenactment, and I am pretty stoked to see this. So I thought I'd bring you along. We've got just a little bit. We're gonna head up and watch the cavalry. That's a good place to start. All right, come on along. Let's have fun together today.
When they went to Virginia, they went by companies down to the horse depot to get their mounts. They took a number out of a hat, and that was the horse you got. In the north, we provided our horses to the cavalry. In the south, they didn't. You had to provide your own horse. So you can imagine the Southern cavalrymen, since it was their own horse, they were much better than we were. And they were. It took us 2 years, skill-wise, to catch up to the Confederate cavalry in skill. Now, part of that was, in the north, if you look at the original 6th Ohio recruits, half of them had never ridden a horse before. That sounds peculiar, right? Why is that? Anybody have an idea? City boys. We rode behind our horses. We hooked them up to buggies and wagons and plows, okay, and rode behind them. In the south, plantations, more spread out. They rode on them. They had more leisure time, and so they were much better horsemen. So half the original recruits had never ridden a horse before. So that makes all of you guys qualified to join the cavalry, no matter what, okay? Now you can imagine as the government is trying to recruit horses, they didn't care. They just, the people buying the horses would take anything with 4 legs. Half the horses had never been ridden before. Put those two together, it was quite an entertaining spectacle at the time.
So I'm going to stick a wire in here and make a hole in that powder bag. Okay? Yeah, well, I'm going to put a wick in here, the primer. I'm going to hook a rope to it. I'm going to come all the way over here, and I'm going to pull it. And when I pull it, it makes a spark that goes down in there and shoots that powder back in. And this whole cannon recoils about 8 feet backwards. Yeah, come on over here, let me show you the sight. This is how we aim the thing. Here's your front sight. Yeah, but there's your back sight. And look through this little hole right here, right down over there, and that's how I line up on my powder. Now let me see if I can do something for you. Stay right over here. Take one over here. I want to see if we can look through this. Climb right up on there. Step right up on the rope. Step right up on the rope. Just hang on to me. Now, you see that little hole right here? You just line that up with that front sight. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, and that's how those knobs there is how you adjust the sight.
So far we've seen some fife and drum. We watched a cavalry demonstration. We saw a young child learning firsthand about a cannon from Johnny Reb. That kid's going to be a Civil War buff for the rest of his life. It's pretty cool. It's living history stuff. It's the reenactors who bring everything to life, and it's just fantastic. I'm hoping that we can cross the street here and go see the north encampment. So let's head over and see what we can find. Well, I found the encampment, and boy, there are a lot of reenactors. It's a fantastic sight. Some real true historians there. Take a look. This is, it's really cool being surrounded by like-minded people and people who want to experience history, especially the Civil War. These are my people. And so are you. Thanks for watching today.